I'm running along the path by the river with an impending sense of something I can't put my finger on. It has lingered for a few weeks now. More honestly, a few months. How can I describe it? Perhaps that in itself is why I haven't been to the doctors. Why I haven't mentioned it to anyone else, not even my daughters. How are you meant to describe these things? My head feels fuzzy. Life is a little less sharp. What use would that generic description be? It would be better not to waste my GP's time, and yet I know there's something, an inkling that I am functioning around average, even though I know that what I consider to be average would be above average for most people. This just isn't me. It was this fuzziness that had pulled me from the sofa this afternoon, that pushed my feet into my running shoes, that placed my house keys into one hand, my iPod into another. I wasn't sure where I'd get the energy to run, but I knew I'd find it. I'd push through that initial wall, just as I had dozens of times before. And the next time I opened the front door of my riverside apartment, it would be with adrenaline pumping through my veins. I'd feel invigorated. That's what a run had always done. I glanced down at my feet doing their job, finding the pace the way they always did, the rhythm, the gentle thud as I hit the concrete, and I look up again at the path, waiting for the world to sharpen into focus, just as it always had. 500 meters, the robotic voice in my headphones announces. My iPod synced up to my shoes. Motivation to push me through, and yet right now, it feels more like a marker of failure. I've done more than this. I tackled the Three Peaks Challenge last year, and I can still conjure up the feeling I had when I reached the top of the first peak, Pennygent, more than 2,000 feet above sea level. It felt like I conquered the world. The same adrenaline I now desperately awaited had pushed blood around my body to tackle 2 more peaks on the same day. The wind blowing hard in my ears at the top. Life wasn't fuzzy around the edges then. It was pin sharp. It's cold and crisp and my running leggings hug my thighs, keeping the warmth of my body trapped inside. Aside from the sound of my rubber soles hitting the path, the only other sound is the swish of oars breaking the stillness of the river as the scullers practice their skills between bridges. Down one side of the river I'll go, crossing the Millennium Bridge, back up the other side, a route I had trodden so many times before. But then, in a second, everything changes. Without warning, I'm falling. There's no time to even put my hands out towards the concrete as it comes crashing towards me. My face hits the ground first. White pain shoots through my nose, my cheekbones. I feel a crack. Something hot and sticky bursts from within. It's a couple of seconds before there is complete stillness. I use it to catch my breath, and when I reach up to my face, my hand returns to me covered in blood. That's when the pain hits. Not just physical pain, but the sting of humiliation as I look down at my legs, a tangle in front of me. And for that split second, I don't recognise them or what they've done to me. Or rather, what they've allowed to happen. I've broken my nose. I'm sure of it. I stagger to my feet, blood soaking my running top, seeping into each thread of the fabric. Helpless to stop the stains spreading further across my chest, I stumble back towards home. My doctor's office is just around the corner, and so I decide to walk there and see the nurse. The shock is settling into my bones now, and by the time I stand in front of her, my hands are shaking. My knees are doing the same, and I'm hoping that she hasn't noticed. She sends me straight to emergency, and on the walk there, I'm still trying to work out What went wrong?